Welcome back everybody, it's Ostentatious here, and today's video is an S-Class experimental rifle, and it's in white with a red and peach decal and raised wires. And I'm also just going to briefly explain a little bit about multi-tool mechanics here and kind of what they can and can't do, because we've got a natural B-Class multi-tool in this space station, and a lot of multi-tool hunters, they typically use the space station as a guide. Now the reason why they do that is because multi-tools, each multi-tool has their own natural class. So a multi-tool's natural class is the class which it invariably will tend to spawn in more than anything else. So if its dominant class is a C, you'll see that tool appearing the vast majority of the time as a C class in C cabinets. B classes will appear the vast majority of the time as B class in B cabinets, A as A class in A cabinets, and so on. Now multi-tools can spawn one class above or one class below its natural class, but not very often. So if you've got a natural A class, one class above that is S class and one class below that is B class. So if we see a natural A class in this space station cabinet, generally that is the natural class of the tool on the space station. Not always, but generally speaking, kind of seven times out of 10, the tool in this cabinet will be in its natural class. So if that tool there is an A class, we know that kind of 70% of the time we're going to actually be able to find this tool as an S class, because if you remember, a tool can spawn one class above or below its natural class. So that actually means that the only tools that we can get as S-Class in any system is a natural A-Class tool. You'll never ever ever be able to find a natural C or a natural B-Class tool as an S-Class in the wild. You'll only be able to do that, get it to S-Class, by upgrading it at the multi-tool vendor here. So with all that being said, this tool here is a natural B class, or so you would think, because most of the time the tool in this box is a natural class, but this tool here is actually a natural A class, and what it's done is it's spawned itself into a B class cabinet, which is the space station cabinet. So this natural A class tool can spawn as an S class, or as we have here, into a B class cabinet. Now this doesn't happen that often, but some multi-tool hunters out there would probably turn their nose up at this, seeing it as a B class, and just move on to the next system and just assume that this is a natural B class. But I actually don't use the space station. Every single system that I go into, I look for tools in every single system that I visit. So I will not leave a system until I've found the natural A-class cabinet in that system, and I've spawned every possible planet's tools into that cabinet. Once I've done that, I'll move on to the next system. So even if this space station cabinet is a C-class, doesn't matter, I'll still search the system. So I don't actually use the station as guides, but this is the tool here that we're going to get as an S class, and as you can see, it's a B class in this cabinet. So don't always just purely go by what's in the space station cabinet, because it's not always true. It's not always the natural class. So the planets that you're going to be spawning into is this one here. It's called Sidru, and it's the only ringed planet in this system. And this cabinet, very brief search, it only took me 9 settlements to find the S-Class cabinet. So what you'll need to do is, as soon as you come through the portal, just head straight to the cabinet, because as you've just seen there, this multi-tool is part of the space station multi-tool pool, the default pool. Now, if for whatever reason you come through the portal and you get to the cabinet and it's not the tool, or it's a different class, just fly back up to the space station, reload a save on the space station, and then come back down to this settlement, and it will be in the cabinet. So the coordinates minus 9.73 and minus 48.08, and they would have been at the top of the screen as well. So just to show you, it's minus 9.73 and plus 48.08, the coordinates there. And here is the S-Class. So that B-Class is actually a natural A-Class, and there it is. So it's the backup reflex atomizer, and it's a 24 slot S-Class experimental rifle with a red and sort of peachy finish in terms of the decal. It's got the raised wires, as everyone knows. I like the raised wires. So a really, really nice tool, this one. Yeah, I really like that. Captain Steve will probably like this one. So this is it in first person. And this is the 360. And finally, your glyphs are going to be at the bottom left of your screen now. So those glyphs there are going to bring you directly to this planet. They're specifically for this planet. So if you use those glyphs there, once you come through the portal, don't reload a save, just head straight to this cabinet and it will be here. Now, as I mentioned before, if for whatever reason it isn't here and it's a different tool or a different class, whatever it is, just don't do anything, but just fly up to the space station, reload a save on the space station. So get out your ship, create the auto save, reload the save, fly back down to this cabinet, and it will be here. It won't change. Planet details on the left, resources and coordinates on the right, and that is the end of the video. So thank you for stopping by. Drop a like, hit subscribe if you haven't done already. And on a side note, if anyone would like me to kind of do a bit of commentary on basically how to find multi-tools, I'm thinking about maybe doing a video, but the only thing is I'm not that great with video editing and stuff like that. So like Q-Ball and Zane and, you know, Beeblebum, they all do really kind of all singing, all dancing, very well presented videos and stuff. Mine would probably be no graphics and just commentary. But if you are interested in sort of just a bit of commentary on how I search for multi-tools and what I do and what my process is in every system and stuff, I can either do a live stream and show you, or I can do it will be probably a good half an hour or so video, but I can do a video and just explain it as well. So if anyone would like that, drop me a comment and we can see what we can put together. But that's the end of the video today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you in the next video.